Check it out, black ants everywhere. Here we are, we're out in the afternoon, out in the red centre, and I come down to this track to check out what the ants are up to this lovely warm afternoon. And I've found a friend over here in the background. He's just crossing over the road, and he's probably looking for some of these black ants, because it is his favourite food. Let's go and have a look. Check him out. Today's my lucky day. Here he is, the Moloch horridus, the Thorny Devil, or Mountain Devil. And beautiful afternoon, he's just chilling out in the sun on the road catching some rays and probably some black ants by the looks. It's all he feeds on exclusively. These little black ants, the ones that annoy you the most, they're the one he loves to eat. And eats about 500 to 1,000 in a single sitting. So if you've got these around your backyard, only if you live in Central Australia, they're great at keeping the ants away. Fantastic, I've been wanting to find one of these since I was a little kid. They never were in the area where I grew up, but they certainly are out here. Central Western Desert. And he's a hardy lizard too, looks hardy. He's got all those spikes all over him. And when the dew forms on the spinifex and he walks past it, those little dewdrops will touch on those spikes, and that will actually filter down through his skin and into the side of his mouth. He can also stand in puddles and channel the water up from his feet into his mouth as well, using capillary action. So pretty amazing lizard. He's got two horns, just like the devil. That's where he gets his name. And on top of his head there, it looks like he's got another head, and that is exactly what he uses it for, his spare head. If he's getting attacked by something, they've been known to put their heads down, expose that fleshy bit on the back of his neck, which looks like another head, and hopefully if a predator hits him, it's going to hit that rather than his head. Also, obviously, the spikes help him with other predators. Might not be as desirable to have for lunch something that's spiky. Also, the spikes break up the silhouette, so add to his awesome camouflage. You can see he's got beautiful white colours, black, browny orange. He's got grey as well, and perfect camouflage for out in the desert areas here. Now, they're only out in the autumns and the springs. Summer it's too hot, and of course in the winter time he's hibernating out here. And he's got a really interesting structure to his body. He looks like something you would expect to be highly venomous with all those spikes all over him, but he's not. He's actually harmless. Now, the Thorny Devil has another relative in the Sonoran Desert in the northern states, and he's a horned desert lizard, and they're the ones that actually squirt blood out of their eyes for another defense. I think it doesn't actually do anything except freak the predator out. Ah, what was that? Oh, I've got some of these ants going to town on me. These are the little black ones that we all love. Ah, they're getting up my shorts, up my sleeves. I'm kind of taking one for the team at the moment. Awesome little critter. See you, mate. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe that. Military dragon and a Thorny Devil side by side in the middle of the red centre. This is an awesome day. I think the military dragon likes us. He just came back to say hello. That is unbelievable. One of the really cool things about the Thorny Devil is they can walk onto an ant trail and wait until they're covered in ants, open their mouths even, and their dinner will run straight into their mouths. They also use that little tongue, as you can see, really quick to lick up those ants, just like frogs do. So he can walk into an ant trail, get covered in ants, and then he can actually walk away and pick them off one by one as he desires. You'll notice as well when the ants crawl on the Thorny Devil's head, they'll just close their eyes to protect them and then wait for them to run near their lips, and then that tongue will come out. One of the creation stories of the Aboriginal Indigenous people of Australia is that the Moloch or devil used to be a big monster and used to eat lots of people. And a young warrior went to his grandfather and he said, "How do I stop this creature eating all of our people?" And he said that you've got to travel north, far, far away, and you have to collect 4 or 5 toads or frogs from that area, and then you have to bring them back. So he went off on his journey, went right up into the northern parts of Australia, through different country and different territory to find these frogs, and then he brought them all the way back. Then they speared a kangaroo, and they put the frogs inside the kangaroo, and they sewed him back up. Then when the big devil came to start trying to eat everybody, they fed him the kangaroo, and then he actually shrunk right down into a smaller size. And this is what's left of him today. Look at this little guy down here, the Thorny Devil. He's just sitting out in the sun in a trance. He doesn't realise that his favourite part-time is really, really dangerous. 2 more steps over that line and he'll be squished. And if it's a girl at this time of year, she's going to have 5 or 6 eggs in there. So keep an eye out while you're driving on the road, particularly in the summertime. A lot of reptiles and also birds. If you do 90 kilometres an hour, they've got a lot more chance of getting out of your way. Buses and cars and 4-wheel drives kill more wildlife on our roads every single day than feral cats, foxes and dingoes do, probably put together. So try and slow down, keep an eye out on the road, and safe travels for our Aussie wildlife. Whoa, how awesome is that? Wild Thorny Devil having his dinner of ants, and they feed exclusively on those black ants out here in the central western desert areas. Awesome day, good find. Let's go and see what else we can find. Thanks for watching. Let's help protect, look after and promote Mother Nature together. Don't forget to tune in next week.